Good morning, dear students. Welcome back with a new lesson of science inside the atom. First of all, we should know something about the atom. Atom is the smallest particle of an element which retain its chemical identity in all the physical and the chemical changes. Irrespective of any changes, physical or chemical changes, its identity is remains same as it is without changing. That is called as an atom. Now, many doubts are there about, or many misconceptions are there about elements, compound, atom, molecule. So, with the help of this example and table, I think so the doubts will be cleared. Let's see through the table. Here, name of the substance, formula, smallest particle of a substance is an atom or is a molecule or a single type of atom in a molecule or different types of atom in a molecule, or it is an element or it is a compound that we have to identify. Now with the help of this, our concept will be very much clear about elements, compound, molecules. Okay, the first one, water. Formula is H2O. Definitely it is not an atom because more than one atom is there, and therefore it is not an atom, it is a molecule. Two different type of atom is there, hydrogen and oxygen, and therefore it will not be here. It is not a single type, but it is different types of atoms in a molecule is there, and therefore it is not called as an only element, it is called as a compound. Next one, O2, oxygen. It is not an atom because only one atom is not there, more than one is there, two atom is there, and therefore it is called as a molecule. Single type of an atom is there, it is that type of molecule. So different type is not possible because a single type is there, all are same, both oxygen is same. Then therefore it's called as an element and is not a compound. Helium, single atom is there, it is not a molecule. Single type of atom is there, but it is not a molecule. But different type it is not possible. It does not react with anyone. It is only always single. It is an element, not a compound. Hydrogen property matches with the oxygen, same as oxygen. NH3, that is ammonia, it matches with the water, same as water. You can see it is exactly matching with the water, all the properties. N2 is matching with O2 and H2. CH4 is methane, methane is matching with water and ammonia. Then argon is matching with the helium. Neon also matching with the helium because all three are of same type. And chlorine is matching with hydrogen and oxygen and nitrogen. So this table will definitely would have cleared the concept about atoms and molecules and elements. Now the first person who has tried to describe about the atom. Dalton's atomic theory. According to the theory, matter is made of atom, and atoms are indivisible and indestructible. It cannot be further divided. It is the least smallest indivisible particle. All the atoms of an element are alike, while different elements have different atoms with different mass. According to Dalton's atomic theory, the mass is distributed uniformly. Means the total mass of an atom is distributed uniformly, same throughout the atom. That is according to Dalton. Scientist J.J. Thomson demonstrated experimentally that negatively charged particles inside an atom has a mass 1800 times the mass of an less than that of a hydrogen. Whatever the mass of hydrogen is there, it is 1800 times less than that of the hydrogen. And he gave that negatively charged particle the name as electron. But still, though it is having a negatively charged particle called as electron, the atom is electrically neutral. Why? How is it possible? Thomson's plum pudding model of an atom. Now, what does Thomson says? According to this model, the positive charge is distributed throughout the atom and negatively charged electron is embedded in it. Means throughout the atom, the positive charge is scattered and negative charge is put inside it and distributed evenly. The distributed positive charge is balanced by the negative charge of the electrons. It implies that the number of positive charge electron is same as the number of negatively charged electron is same as the number of positive charge. And he gave the name as proton. And therefore, since the number of electrons and protons are same, the charge is balanced and therefore atom is electrically neutral. Rutherford nuclear model atom. What is Rutherford saying? Rutherford took a very thin gold foil and bombarded it with positively charged alpha particles emitted by the radioactive element. It was expected that alpha particles would get reflected from the gold foil if the positive charge mass were evenly distributed inside the atom. According to Rutherford, the positive charge is evenly distributed. Definitely, when alpha particles will be bombarded, all the particles will reflect back. That was expected. But unexpectedly, what happened? It was expected that alpha particles would get reflected from the gold foil if the positively charged mass were evenly distributed inside the atoms. Unexpectedly, large number of alpha particles that went straight through the foil indicates that there was no obstacle in their path. In that there was no obstacle, if this means that there must be mainly an empty space inside the atom in the solid gold foil. So our assumption that mass is evenly distributed was wrong. According to this observation, he concluded that the mass is concentrated at the center of the atom and inside a hollow space is there. That is why all the alpha particles have passed through the gold foil. A small number of alpha particles that get deflected through a small or a big angle must have faced an obstacle in their path. This means that positively charged and heavy part causing obstacle would be in the center of the atom. A very small amount of alpha particle was deflected or reflected back. This indicates that the mass, a very heavy mass is there at the center of the atom and the mass of the atom is concentrated at the center of the atom. Rutherford put forth a nuclear model of an atom as follows. So he postulated his 5 points. Now, what are his points now? There is a positively charged nucleus at the center of an atom. Entire mass of an atom is concentrated in nucleus. Negatively charged particles called as electrons are evolved around the nucleus. Total negative charge of electron is equal to positively charge on nucleus. Empty space between revolving electrons and atomic nucleus. An established law of physics: an electrically charged body is revolving in a circular orbit, its energy is decreasing. According to this statement, if any of the charged particles is revolving around the nucleus, then definitely it will lose its energy, and at last what will happen? It will come back to the center, it will become unstable. But as to what we know is all the atoms are stable and neutral except the radioactive element. According to this law, the atom described in Rutherford's model turns out to be unstable. In reality, however, all atoms except radioactive atom are stable. This demerit is removed by Niels Bohr in 1930. Then what does Niels Bohr says? According to Niels Bohr, Bohr's stable orbit atomic model 1930. The electron revolving around the atomic nucleus lie in the concentric circular orbit of certain distance from the nucleus. Energy of an electron is constant while it is in the particular orbit. When an electron jumps from inner orbit to an outer orbit, it absorbs energy equal to the difference of its energy level, and when it jumps from an outer orbit to an inner orbit, it emits energy equal to the difference of the energy level. So that is how he tried to overcome the demerits of losing the energy of an electrons which is revolving around it. So remaining exact structure was given by Niels Bohr, which we'll discuss this in the next video. Till then, have a great day.